The military did not have to wait long for its opportunity as politicians became embroiled in one corruption scandal after another. This culminated in an acrimonious and rigged election in October 1983, which saw Shagari re-elected for his second and final term of office. Although an examination of the Shagari government is beyond the scope of this book, a brief summary of its performance is required in order to contextualize the emergence of the military regimes that succeeded it. The esteemed professor of African politics Ali Mazrui wrote that the Shagari administration was one of the most economically corrupt and incompetent in Nigeria's history. The nation's oil resources were rampantly abused, its finances substantially depleted, its laws of contract desecrated, its laws against corruption ignored, its teachers unpaid, its people impoverished. Never was a country's economic promise so quickly reduced to economic rampage. Shagari's balance sheet was stark, impressive political freedom against incredible economic anarchy. Shagari's economic sins of anarchy were deemed to be more relevant than his political virtues of freedom. 1983. Coup baiting. The army had civilian accomplices. There seems to have been a conscious plot to depose Shagari inside the army and another one among the civil society. President Shagari claimed that after he was re-elected, frustrated opposition politicians who were defeated in the elections cavorted with and incited army officers to depose him via a military coup. He claimed that these politicians engaged in what he termed coup baiting. Coup baiting is a term employed to describe the deliberate preparation of civil and military political opinion for a coup. Shagari's ruling party, the National Party of Nigeria, NPN, had an elaborate zoning system for distributing government portfolios, including the presidency. Since the presidency had been zoned to President Shagari from the north, the southern, multi-billionaire businessman Moshood Abiola hoped he would benefit from the NPN's zoning system. His expectation was that when President Shagari's term of office expired, the NPN would zone the presidency to the south and he would be allowed to run as its presidential candidate.